Hey everybody, welcome back to this month's O.C.D gaming news, and girl, there's a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. First things first, I have to give a special shout out to my beloved Patreons at the infected level. Big shout out to D-Cells, Sven Jacobs, Daniel Kelly, Cody Neff Rogers, Taylor Wall, and Maddie Gallows. Thank you so much for your love and support on Patreon. I appreciate you guys so very much. Now, back to the news. It's time for the Gamers Court. First of all, I'm recording this on October 13th, Brutal Legends 14th anniversary, and I have been in deep Brutal Legend mode all Rocktober, and today is the 14th anniversary. I'm wearing my special edition Brutal Legend shirt. Shout out to everyone at Double Fine who made the most iconic and most metal game of all time. So I have been trying to get on multiplayer. My goal one day is to actually get to play Brutal Legend multiplayer against the man, the myth, the legend himself, Big T, Tim Schafer himself. I don't think that'll ever happen, and even if I did, I would probably lose so badly. I've been trying all day. I've been on multiplayer all day trying to get in a match with the man, the myth, the legend, to no avail. Pray to the middle gods for me that I actually one day will actually get to play a multiplayer match with the man himself. Now, you know, on this channel, I have been waiting impatiently for Playdead's next installment of their next game. And no news, nothing, 4 screenshots in the last 28 years, 7 minutes and 48 seconds. They have not released a thing. They have been very, very quiet. We have no idea what's going on with them. We have no idea when it's going to come out. Now, Dino Patti was half of Playdead. He was part of Playdead, and then when he left Playdead, he went to start his own studio, and his game that came out was Somerville. Now, that game was amazing. I played it last year, I don't even remember. I think it was last year. It was amazing. I loved it. But apparently, allegedly, this is alleged, but this is coming from his verified Twitter account. I mean, so take that with a grain of salt. It was up as the time of recording. So it was up that he went to a conference, and allegedly, supposedly, this is what he alleges. This is not what I'm saying. This is what Mr. Dino Patti said. Here are the receipts. Here are the tweets that he had posted that this had happened. If this had happened, I'm not sure. I'm just reporting the news. So apparently, Dino Patti has been the subject of an apparent alleged harassment from his prior studio. Bitch. This has not been proven. This is what he alleges. And if this is true, this is absolutely horrific. If it is true, it is shameful. I don't care what had happened. That ain't the way. That ain't the way. I hope that that is not true. As this story develops, I will keep you posted. But this is what Dino Patti himself alleges. I hope it is not true. Play nice now. Next case. Big Naughty Dog news. Our beloved Naughty Dog may be in some trouble. Allegedly, Naughty Dog had announced that they are laying off 25 devs. It seems like there's a lot of trouble surrounding The Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer, the standalone multiplayer, the long-awaited standalone multiplayer. I mean, the information for that alone has been very scarce, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them for holding back the information, but it looks like it's in a little bit of trouble, allegedly. After laying off 25 devs, Naughty Dog says that the multiplayer is not canceled, but on ice. What do you think is going to happen with this multiplayer? Are we ever going to see it? Aside from a couple of images of concept art, we had the big ship, that immediately made me think of Uncharted 2 when I saw the big cruise ship. Or was it Uncharted 3? No news on that, and I don't think we're going to see it until maybe the late 2024, if it's still on. Now, not to forget about their new IP that they've been working on. How long has that been going on? That's been going on before The Last of Us Part 2 dropped. Listen, I don't blame Naughty Dog for holding back on everything because they are under some extreme pressure to make the best, the top of the industry type of games. They're under some intense pressure that if they don't put out the most perfect game, if it's not 10 out of 10, they can't release it. It shouldn't be that way. I wouldn't even mind a short game from Naughty Dog. I wouldn't mind a DLC type of game from a new IP and then maybe building from that, give them some time, some breathing room. But I hate these long, I know it takes so long to make video games. I'm not shredding them. And I don't want to see people working in not a healthy environment or not a healthy work schedule. But maybe work on smaller games so we don't have to wait 10, 12, 13 years in between games. That's just my opinion. What do you think? But even when they do a DLC, they make it big. They can't help it. They got to be so extra. But I love Naughty Dog, and I can't wait to see what they're working on. I just wish we would have a little more information. We have not heard anything yet. Let's hold on and hang on for a little bit longer and see. Now, Unity got into some kind of trouble last month when they announced they were going to charge for games downloaded. Oh my goodness, they got into such a mess. Unity has started to backpedal on their horrible decision to charge for installation of Unity games. And then they issued a statement because they had to backpedal, girl. They said, "We have heard you. We apologize for the confusion and angst the runtime fee policy we announced on Tuesday caused. We are listening, talking to our team members, community, customers, and partners, and we'll be making changes to the policy. We will share an update in a couple of days. Thank you for your honest and critical feedbacks." At least they are trying to make it right. They had a little change of heart. It seems that there is another gaming fiasco. Spoiler alert. For Xbox. Oh my goodness, this was horrible. It is worse than a video game leak. It is like probably the biggest leak in the gaming industry ever. Just look how Daisy is very upset about it. Poor Xbox. They had so much of their private business information leaked, and Phil Spencer responded, "What a shame that this happened." Phil Spencer said, "We've seen the conversation around old emails and documents. It's hard to see our team's work shared in this way because so much has changed and there's so much to be excited about right now. And in the future, we will share the real plans when we are ready." Now, I'm so glad he came out right away and spoke about this. Hopefully this is old news. Hopefully they have not had everything leaked. I'm thinking that probably was in a transitional, maybe it was like a transitional type of report, and that it wasn't the real tea, not all the real tea was spilled, I hope. But poor Xbox, what a shame that had happened. Now, Netflix is really giving it to us. They announced that Lara Croft Tomb Raider series will be coming to Netflix. Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft, produced by Legendary and Crystal Dynamics. It's coming to Netflix in 2024. It looks gorgeous and I'm so excited to see it. You know I will be watching. Maybe we'll do a little mini review when that show drops. Now it is a changing of the guard at PlayStation. Jim Ryan has officially announced his retirement. Hiroki Totoki, he will be the interim CEO while keeping his current role at Sony Group. So he is retiring, I think in 2024. That's a big, big change for PlayStation. Telltale Games had to make some hard decisions this past gaming month. They had to lay off some of their employees. I mean, this seems to be a growing trend in the game dev industry, in the gaming industry. I feel like everyone's getting laid off left and right. What the heck is going on? But I feel very bad for Telltale. I feel like they're going through the gigs that they have been through so much, and now they have started to, I feel like they started to regroup. The Expanse came out. I liked it. Nobody was bothered on the channel watching it, so I didn't finish playing it, but I liked it. But we know we're waiting for Wolf Among Us 2. I can't wait to play that. They said everything that they're working on now is still in development, but it's probably going to take a very long time until we see it. It's supposed to come out next year. It was supposed to come out this year. It ain't coming out this year. They announced next year, but probably not. Who knows? All projects are still currently in development, but there's no new updates at this time. My heart goes out to the devs that they had to let go. It seems like this is a horrible trend, and I hope it turns around soon. But it seems very systemic of this industry. It ain't good. Why is this happening so much? Now, this isn't a video gaming news story per se. This isn't about a video game, but it is about one of our beloved video game voice actors extraordinaire, our very own Sam Witwer, aka Deacon St John, aka Darth Maul, aka of everything. He has been in so many things. He is my beloved Deacon St John forever and always. You know, he's not always recording video games and voiceovers and mocaps. Sometimes he's out saving people's lives. That's right. He made this post on Instagram saying that him and his dogs usually go out on their little walks, and whatever the dogs want to bark and get out, that's where they get out and play and take a nice walk. And on this day, their dogs were barking, and they came across a woman in distress who was in need of medical assistance. And basically, they saved the dogs, the 3 dogs. Leonard is my favorite. I love that Leonard dog. He's got these adorable 3 dogs, and him and the 3 dogs saved a woman's life. They got her the medical attention that she needed, and she's doing fine. And like, I could tear up because that just warms my little black heart that there are good people in this world, and that there's people who really care and do the right thing. Thank God, thank goodness, for our hero, Deacon St. John and Sam Witwer are one and the same. So I just thought that would be a beautiful news story to share with you guys. In case you didn't know, he very rarely posts on Instagram. It's usually his pups, which I live for. Thank you, Sam Witwer, for being a hero in real life as well as in video games. Thank you. What a wonderful story that was. It just warmed my little black heart. The new PlayStation news that also broke this week was that they had announced the PS5 Slim. Slim Thin is in. Now, I don't know if anybody needs this. I don't know if anybody wants this. I'm just reporting the news. They just announced it. There's some things about it that you might want to know. I think they have where you can have it standing up vertically. They have a stand for it. It's $30 for the vertical stand, I believe. Now, the digital version is $50 more. It's lighter than the original PS5. What do you think about this? I think this might be great for someone who doesn't already have a PS5. That's just my opinion. I'm very happy with my PS5. What do you think? What do you think about this PS5 Slim? Are you going to get it? Is anybody interested? Let me know in the comments. It seems we finally have news on Bobby Kotick of Activision. The merger went through and he is out starting in 2024. This has been a long time coming, but it is official. He is leaving Activision. Here are the video game release dates for the upcoming month. Now, oh my God. Now you know I am looking very forward to playing Spider-Man 2. I am looking forward to playing Alan Wake 2. I know I never finished Alan Wake 1, but honestly, guys, I had a hard time with my motion sickness with that. Maybe when it comes out, there'll be a little bit more accessibility options for the motion sickness. I'm really looking forward to playing Alan Wake 2. I'm going to play the entire thing. I'm so excited for it. I'm excited for Halloween is coming up. I'll be playing both of those games until the very bitter end. So look for it on my channel. I also have the finale coming up for the Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways DLC. If you haven't seen it already, if it's not up on the channel already, it's coming up. Now it's time for the yes. Yes, bitch. And the mess. My yes for the month, it is Rocktober. It is heavy metal Christmas for all who celebrate. I know I do. It is the best day of the year. I live for Brutal Legend, and I celebrate every Rocktober from the 1st to the 13th with a little character appreciation post every day. Today is the day we celebrate everything heavy metal, everything Brutal Legend. I live. I have really tried to get on playing multiplayer with Team of Legend for years now. It is not meant to be, but I will never give up hope. I will keep trying. I will keep trying. One day, I will play him a multiplayer, and I will lose horribly and horrifically. But girl, it don't matter. I will still be thrilled to have played with the iconic, the legend himself. One day, maybe. I hope. My yes for the month has been celebrating Brutal Legend. Shout out to Kichi, who is one of the OGs at Double Fine. He saw all my appreciation posts, and he He had liked all of the posts. So I just love sharing the love for Brutal Legend, and knowing that they saw Tim of Legend, saw a couple and liked a couple of them, which I'm so thrilled about, so that I can share the heavy metal love with the heavy metal running through my veins. More importantly than that, I'm sorry, even more important than Brutal Legend, was Sam Witwer saving a woman's life. I'm sorry. That was like the feel-good story I needed in my life. I needed it. I needed to hear it, and I was so thrilled that that had happened, that he was there to help. He is a hero on screen and off. Shout out to Sam Witwer. He is a real hero. Also, my yes for the month. I have a lot of yeses this month. I have been working really hard behind the scenes. Guys, I'm trying to launch my side gig. My end goal of the side gig is to make customized pieces, the neck pieces, the chokers, the bracelets, the headbands, accessories, heavy metal, goth-like accessories. But in the meantime, since that is kind of really expensive to launch, in case you've forgotten, I have a wish list. Amazon, it's linked in all the videos. If you would like to, it's not necessary, but if you would like to check out my wish list, if you want to help support me, you can also help support me on Patreon, or you can support me of anything that's on the wish list. Would be greatly appreciated, but not necessary. I just appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys watching these videos. I appreciate you guys sharing these videos, sharing the tweets. I barely been on Twitter aside from October celebrations and Brutal Legends celebrations. I am barely on. I really have been so busy behind the scenes. I've been working hard. Miss Sebastian, the sewing machine, wants a raise. I'm gonna have to give it to her because I have been working that sewing machine to the bone. Keep a lookout. I will be launching the first wave of my side gig soon. I'm just trying to get everything together and get all my ducks in a row. So I will let you guys know when the first wave launches. I will let you guys know. Thanks for any love and support. Just being here and watching. I appreciate you all so very much. And my mess for the month is the alleged stalking. Alleged. I don't know if this is true. This is what he alleged. This is him saying it. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what he alleges. Either way, it's messy. Hope that everyone's keeping safe. That is not okay if that's true. I don't know if that's true. That's it for this month. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so very much. We're going to get back into the swing of things till the end of the year. Don't forget, I have my Halloween makeup cosplay coming up, and I have had not a lot of time to work on it. Normally I have it like recorded and edited and scheduled for upload. Not this year. It's going to be under the wire this year. I hope everything comes out okay, because there's not a lot of time to work on it. So I'm doing my best. So keep a lookout for my Halloween makeup cosplay this year. And keep also a lookout. Don't forget, the end of the year is my O.C.D Video Game Awards. Every year, I do my own version of the Video Game Awards. I hope you can tune in for that as well. If not, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you being here and watching. And supporting me in any way possible through watching, sharing, liking, commenting. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much for being here, and thanks for watching. I'll be back with more.